Hi everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another random match here on WWE 2K16. This evening we got set for you Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn, and this one has been suggested by both Khyree Bellic and Savion Sconiers. I'm hoping I've pronounced them two correctly. But yeah, thank you very much for your suggestion. This is a pretty good one. I think I might have already done this one once in the random match series, but it was right when the game first came out, so I thought I'd do it again. Of course, I do have a lot more really good ideas to get through, so if you guys have sent me through an idea and it's not come up yet, then don't worry. Hopefully it will come up pretty soon. Although I do have a massive list of nearly sort of 200-300 matches that you guys have been sending through to me to get recorded, so yeah, I've got a lot to get through. So yeah, hopefully I'll get through to all of yours as soon as I can. What I am trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that I do as many different people's suggestions as possible. So if you have suggested maybe 6 or 7 matches, then what I'll probably do is I'll probably record one of yours, then come back and record another one a few days later and another one a few days later, if that sort of makes sense, just to make sure that I can get everyone's suggestions out there. And this, yeah, like I said, I've done this one mainly because 2 people have suggested it, so I thought I'd be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, if that's the correct phrase. Have I turned into Jonathan Ross again? But first out here is Daniel Bryan, and Bryan's always a really good one to use in this universe, maybe, because he does have a very good sort of interaction with the crowd, which is really good. And here is Sami Zayn, and this is a match that I would love to see in the WWE at some point. Of course, Sami currently out with an injury, but I think he's due back very soon. And that's very interesting, especially with the amount of injuries that are currently on the current day roster, the current WWE roster. You sort of wonder whether Sami Zayn might be someone that might be fast tracked onto the top roster just to try and bolster up the top of the card a little bit. But WWE seems a little bit less interested at the moment in creating new stars. You got guys like Neville who are at the top end of NXT that are currently just nowhere, are they? They're winning a big match one week and then losing another match the next week, and they're just not doing a very good job at the moment of pushing anybody in specific. They've got the new stables, haven't they, of the League of Nations? Is it League of Nations? And of course Roman Reigns' new little stable alongside the Usos and Dean Ambrose, which is very similler, again, to one of my 2K15 ideas, where I had Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Tamina as a stable, as the, I think I called them the Wild Samoans, I'm not entirely sure, but that's, yeah, that's something that I did do beforehand, and that's, again, WWE is stealing my ideas all the time. I say my ideas, it's our ideas, because I know a lot of you guys give me some of these fantastic ideas as well. Great belly to back slam here by Sami Zayn. We're going to see a nice little bit of chain wrestling to start this match off. Both these guys versed in mat wrestling, as you can see. 2 top combatants, that's probably the better phrase. And I was given actually an idea the other day by Khyree Bellic as well, or Khyree Bell, I think you've got 2 accounts, haven't you? About maybe having a Ring of Honor one night only pay-per-view where guys like Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins can all make a return just for one night only and take on some of the current guys on that Ring of Honor roster, which I really like that idea, so that's something that we'll try and work into our universe mode at some point in time. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. That'll probably happen over the next few weeks. Of course, at the moment I'm still building up for next week's G1 Climax Festival, and in the next few days we will have a special extra episode where we're going to decide who's going to be in which group in that G1 Climax, and I've got a pretty good idea of doing that now, and it's going to make it an interesting episode for you guys to watch as well, so keep an eye out for that one. But back to this match, DDT there by Daniel Bryan on Sami Zayn. And like I said, a match that I would really like to see, and I think we have done this match before once, and it was in the NXT Arrival Arena, I believe, or NXT TakeOver Arrival, or something along them sort of lines, but still, that was a good sort of 30 episodes ago in this playlist, so it's, like I said, I think it was definitely worth one doing again. Of course, I've had a couple of suggestions by Khyree Bellic and Savion Sconiers to do this one. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm actually wrong. The match I was thinking of there was Daniel Bryan versus Hideo Itami. Maybe we haven't done... No, we haven't done this match then. No, I apologise. This match has not been done as yet. We've done Sami Zayn versus Cesaro, Sami Zayn versus Christian. We've done Daniel Bryan versus Hideo Itami. But yeah, Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn. This is a first time match on our random match series between these two. And a pretty damn good match as well it's going to be. Zayn bringing Bryan back up to his feet. Bryan there with the arm drag. And this could be something that we do look at doing in the current day roster, maybe a feud in the future. But at the moment, of course, Sami Zayn is down in NXT. And be sure to check out the NXT TakeOver Arrival pay-per-view we just did. Sami Zayn got a very, very, very big victory on that one. No championship involved, but it was a really good sort of way to start the pay-per-view off. So like I said, if you've not seen that before... check out the description below. There should be a link to that playlist for NXT, as well as all the other playlists that we currently run in the Universe mode. So definitely worth a watch if you've got a little bit of free time. Big elbows to the chest there by Daniel Bryan. A big stomp to the stomach of Sami Zayn as well. Now just stamping on the back of the arm. Very painful looking move, that one. Bryan bringing Zayn back up and a kick to the back of the leg. Zayn drops down and here comes the big kicks to the chest. And Daniel Bryan lining up a big finish and Zayn goes down. Bryan straight into the pin. Could this be all? 1, 2. No, it's only enough for a 2 count. What a drop kick there by Daniel Bryan to the seated Sami Zayn. And Bryan is dominating this match at the moment. Zayn is struggling to get back in this one. And Bryan launching Zayn up and catching him straight into the label lock, the yes lock, the no lock, whatever you wish to call it. Of course, it was the label lock when he first joined WWE. Oh, Sami Zayn out of nowhere there with that sort of fisherman's driver. In for the pin he goes. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. Sami Zayn almost had it there. And of course, Sami Zayn was part of our G1 Climax last year, as was Daniel Bryan in our 2K15 Universe mode. This year, we're trying to keep the G1 Climax solely to just the Ring of Honor and Global Force Wrestling. It's basically just going to be the guys in Global Force Wrestling. But yeah, definitely worth a watch, that upcoming little video. I say it's a little video, it might end up being about sort of 20-30 minutes long, but it's going to be a real interesting one just to show you guys who is going to be in that G1 Climax Festival and the 4 groups of 5 competitors that will be involved. Some big boots to the stomach now by Sami Zayn, and Daniel Bryan was in control of this match, but Zayn now taking control himself, and you see Daniel Bryan's chest has been lit up from some of those chops by Sami Zayn, but it's still not enough to keep him down. That's only a 2 count. Daniel Bryan kicks out. Slowly back up to his feet. Both guys slowly back up to their feet. And now Zayn with a Blue Thunder bomb. 1, 2. Oh, and again, Daniel Bryan kicks out. Very interesting there. I thought Zayn might have had it. Zayn now just bringing Daniel Bryan down across his knee. Very painful move there to the neck and the upper back of Daniel Bryan. We know Bryan has had neck injuries in the past. Zayn now sending Bryan into the corner. Oh, we're going to see it, aren't we? We're going to see it. This is how you make an amazing match even better. Sami Zayn, Tornado DDT through the bottom apron. The bottom turnbuckle there. That was pretty awesome. The crowd are correct. Dropkick by Zayn as well. And again, both guys very, very slow getting any movement on the outside. The referee's still counting. Sami Zayn slides back into the ring at 5, and Daniel Bryan just starting to stir now. Referee's up to a 6 count now. And Daniel Bryan slides back in just as we get to the 7. Both guys look to lock up again, but it's It's Zayn with that. I'm not quite sure if that looked like a dragon suplex on this side, but I think he had a different hold on the other side. Almost like a half and half suplex. Daniel Bryan there back in control, went for another kick to the leg of Zayn, but Zayn managed to avoid it. Russian leg sweep there by Bryan on Sami Zayn. Bryan signaling for something big here. Sending Zayn into the corner, and we've seen this before. If it's going to be, yes it is. Bryan flipping over the top of Zayn. Springs off this rope, ducks the clothesline, and comes back with a big diving clothesline of his own. And a jawbreaker there by Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan. Bryan, though, with the boot to the stomach, and there's a big drop kick as well. Daniel Bryan gets pushed away by Zayn. Zayn bringing Bryan back up to his feet now. Oh, and another Blue Thunder bomb by Sami Zayn. Great move. 1, 2. Oh, and again, it's kicked out by Daniel Bryan. And what an incredible match this has been. One of the best random matches I think we've seen. Again, thank you very much to Khyree, Bellic and Savion Sconiers for suggesting this one. And I do apologise if I pronounced either of your names incorrect. And another 2 count there. Zayn with a boot to the stomach. Reversed into a Russian leg sweep there by Daniel Bryan. Hands on hips, not quite sure what's left for him to do. Zayn now sending Bryan into the corner. Zayn spinning Bryan round. What does Zayn have planned here? And there's a haluva kick. Not seen that hit yet in this universe mode. He always seems to miss it, but he's gone for the pin. Is this going to be enough? It is. Big, big victory here for Sami Zayn in this random match against Daniel Bryan. Great match this has been. Absolutely fantastic, and I'm hoping we can probably use something like this in our universe mode as well, because this really was a top-class match. We saw 2 Blue Thunder bombs. We saw a label lock. We saw that big kicking combination. We saw Daniel Bryan's comeback combination as well. But it was a haluva kick that finished this one off. As we look back at just a few of the highlights of this one. And of course, this is the label lock. And we also saw Sami Zayn hitting that tornado DDT through the bottom rope and the apron. Absolutely amazing. Hopefully we will get a replay of that. Northern Lights suplex there by Daniel Bryan. Of course, that was not enough either to finish Sami Zayn off. It was close though. And there's the big haluva kick. That's what finished Daniel Bryan off. In for the pin went Zayn for the 1, the 2, and the 3 count. What a great victory this has been for Sami Zayn. A big victory at NXT TakeOver Arrival a few days ago in a universe mode. Now a massive, massive victory in this random match against Daniel Bryan. So that is the end of this video, guys. One more big thank you to Khyree, Bellic and Savion Sconiers. Hope I'm pronouncing both of those correctly. Please let me know if I'm not, and I'll give you a shout out in a later video as well. Of course, if you have, then be sure to like this video. It's absolutely fantastic. It helps me out a lot. It does, basically what it does is it makes the video a lot easier for people to find in the search function, so it helps the channel grow quite a bit. And of course, subscribe if you're not already for a lot more WWE 2K16 footage. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.